Let's take a look at fixed positioning. That's a hard one to say with a microphone. Fixed positioning. Fixed positioning sticks an element to a certain part of your viewport, and it lets you slide down the page as the page moves down. That was actually a terrible example. You know when you're on a website and there's a header, and it's got like navigation and a logo and stuff, and as you slide down the page, it slides down the page with you? This is fixed positioning. Now I just reset my page to have a style and a box. Let's select this box and add some styling. So this box, let's say, is going to have a border, 1 pixel solid red, and a background color of, let's make this look a little more elegant, F5, 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 and let's not do border 1 pixel solid red. Let's do border bottom, 2 pixels solid CCC, and you can see those colors show up here. So it's an off-white and a light gray. And let's just change this. Okay, there's no content in there, but let's add some content. Say this is a header. Okay, let's zoom that in the opposite direction that I'm going. And okay, so this doesn't look great. Let's actually clean this up a little bit. Let's get rid of that body margin. Let's do this. Body. Or is it padding? I can't ever remember. But let's do margin 0. Let's just reset this and padding 0. So that these corners of this header actually touch the sides. Perfect. And in that header, let's go ahead and give this a padding of 40 pixels. Nope, that's far too obnoxious for this demonstration. Let's do 20 pixels. Okay, that's not looking too bad. We can live with that. Now, let's say we want to scroll down the page. Now, I don't have enough content to scroll down the page here, but what I can do is say that body needs to have a minimum height or a fixed height of, let's say, 3000 pixels. And all this is going to do is let me scroll all the way down as if I had more content. Now, what if I wanted to scroll down and I wanted this to stay with me? We can do that. And all we say here is position fixed. Now, this might be a little bit janky depending on the browser you're using, depending on the version of the browser you're using. And you can actually see it is a little bit janky. This is sort of like an inline element, an inline block element, and it didn't take up the entire width. What we need to do is set a value, top, right, bottom, or left value. And what we can do is we can say, stick this to the top of the page, make it stick to the left of the page like it currently is, but also give this a width of 100% of the page. And I'll just move that up a bit. And there we go. Now I'm scrolling down the page and you can actually see my sidebar over here. As I scroll, it's staying sticky. Now this is a very bad example. A better example would be if I have a paragraph in here and I throw some lorem and I just copy this over and 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 over again. And so we're going to be able to see that this page can actually scroll. So I save that, refresh. And at the top of my page, I've got my lorem ipsum, but as I scroll down, it now stays with me. This is fixed positioning. This makes it sort of sticky to the top of the page. Now, sticky positioning is a different type of positioning. We're going to tackle that one next. However, fixed positioning is really, really nice because it's going to layer on top of your entire page. So you know when you're on a website and it has that annoying little thing at the bottom right, and it's like, message us for support or whatever, and it's on like 50% of all websites these days. It's kind of irritating, to be honest, but it sticks with you no matter where you are on the page and it layers on top of everything. That's what position fixed does for you. Now, what I would like you to do is give this a shot. Create a fixed header like what I have. Throw a bunch of content in here. You're going to need enough so that your page can actually scroll, and then scroll down your page and make sure that it just layers on top of everything.